Silver's on the scene. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Look here, I just gave some blood. That's right. Trying to get a little sympathy. Just joking, just joking. Well, maybe Silver's too will give me some sympathy for the blood. Not just joking. It helps me, it helps others. And that's what it's about, helping others. So, it is July 30th. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's July 30th. One more day, July's gone. Gone, folks. Just like Sebastian Rogers is gone. 15 years old. This child's been missing 155 days. We need to bring him home. We need to keep the awareness alive. If you see something, you do something. All eyes on deck. All eyes on deck. Together, we can help one another bring him home. And that's what this video is about today. So I've shared my email address. It is silversonthescene@yahoo.com. That's silversonthescene@yahoo.com. Send me any information you would like, anything in private you would like to discuss, and I do my best to get around, look at everything, and get back to you in a timely manner. Tonight we're going to discuss, or this afternoon rather, we're going to discuss an email I received from someone from Texas. And as they're watching several different videos on YouTube, they put the video they saw, which is 3 months ago, together with one of my videos, and we may have a possible location. That's right, a possible location. So, with that said, let me show you some slides. Let me show you some video clips. Let me show you some photos. And let's see if this could be a very good lead as to where we may find Sebastian Rogers. Everything is allegedly and in my opinion. Here we go. Sebastian Rogers, missing 155 days as of today. So, we need to keep the awareness alive. Bring him home. That is the goal. So now, let me show you this. Okay, credit. This is to the Reckoning crew. The Reckoning company. I'm unsure of this woman's name, but I think she does a very good job here. Now, before I go any further, it's a remote viewing / psychic reading. I'm not going to get into the discussions of whether people believe or don't believe in these types of things. But ladies and gentlemen, where we are today, 155 days, let's listen to everything. And in the case with this, if it rings true or makes sense to something real that she's trying to see, then I think we have to listen. Okay? Because it takes every piece of information. It's going to take this to bring Sebastian home. So let's listen. I'll put the link to this video because I only have a snippet. This and another piece. So I urge you to watch the entire video. There'll be a link in the description. Here we go.
So I have an idea. I want to try and do remote viewing for Sebastian. But I want to do it where I'm going to do a drawing. And then I want to see if I can... How do I explain this? I'm going to do a drawing based off of like the location from his house in which direction, okay? And then I want to see if the drawing that I come up with matches a photo of a location that would be in the direction from the house. So essentially, I want to see if remote viewing can match up with a Google map picture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, do you see what she's saying here? She's saying she's going to remote view. Ever how that works, I don't know the ins and outs of this. But she's going to remote view and see if what she's seeing and her reading and her thoughts, ever how she works this, will it, once it's hand drawn, match to anything in Google Maps? And that's why we are watching this and discussing this tonight. So here we go. Let me throw up. Do this. And this. Okay, so let's watch what she has drawn and how she explains it.
Here I have his house, but I'm getting something about like going in a circle, like not just leaving and getting right to it. Like there's some significance in circling the house or making it look like I'm going in a different direction than I am.
Okay, so you hear what she says. Let me try to, the best of my ability here, let me try to explain what she is saying and we're looking at. Okay. So you saw on the video where she throws down the cards, work card came up. I'll discuss what that means here. I'm not going to do a full, complete thing. That's why I say please watch her video. I think she, for what little I know of this, does very well. She seems very authentic, like she's really, whatever she's doing, channeling or whatever. No judgments, no it's right, it's wrong. We need all the help we can get. Okay, and that's why I'm doing this video. Because this was sent to me, as I said, from someone in Texas in an email where they had seen my video we're about to watch, a little clip from it, as well as what she was doing. So here's basically what she's saying. Here's Sebastian's home. Okay, I hope you can see the cursor here. Here's Sebastian's home. And the circle around, she's saying that, now remember, this is 3 months ago. 3 months ago. And I don't think any image I'm about to show you was thrown up there 3 months ago. And she's saying a circle like, this goes to what I believe, allegedly in my opinion, when someone went to put his body somewhere, it wasn't a straight shot, in my opinion, to Mississippi or Memphis. I believe, allegedly in my opinion, there's been movement. So that's the circle. And then, at first she says it goes many miles away, which makes sense with Memphis. But as you watch, you'll see there's one thing that, you know, from a time and distance that doesn't really make sense. But so here's the bottom line. She talks about a warehouse, a shipping container, a trailer. She describes it, watch her video, as it's inactive, meaning it's abandoned, there's no one in it, it's unoccupied. She mentions a highway within a half a mile of this location. She mentions a body of water like a creek or stream. Brown, dusty, sandy. This here is very interesting when she describes it. She thinks she's seeing a water tower. There's a circular thing she draws. She thinks she's seeing maybe a storage of some sort. She knows both of these have to do with water. She will conclude that this is drainage. I will discuss this after we see my clip. So, look at this. Highway, body of water, creek, an unoccupied, inactive warehouse, brown, dusty sand, something to do with water, circular, and she drew this X as where Sebastian would be located. Allegedly in her opinion and allegedly in my opinion. Please make sure we note this. Okay, so now let's watch the clip from my video. It was when I went to the abandoned home. After I left the abandoned home and I drove by the RV, I started walking down a road called Nell Road. What you're about to see is a clip of where I'm walking exactly 1 mile from the RV. Here we go.
See if I can make my way. Ooh, there's all kinds of stuff.
1 second. Take note here. Take note.
See if I can make my way. Ooh, there's all kinds of stuff. See if I can make my way. Probably should have went around, but I'm going straight through, right? Ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's on the ground.
Sometimes I will laugh, ha ha, or that camera across the street, ha ha. Just know I love to have fun, and I keep it as lighthearted as I can. But a lot of those laughs are the mocks. I'm mocking a stepfather who laughs at this entire situation, when that is completely inappropriate. So that's more of a mockery than me actually laughing, just in case someone wasn't getting that little dig there, because if I had a stepson missing, I wouldn't be laughing about the situation. Allegedly, in my opinion. Here we go.
I don't know about these rock piles. You know, I was in Hendersonville, there were some mulch piles, right? You start thinking, right? Move these around. Dirt. Let's check these dirt piles over here. Let's check these dirt piles. Some beat up asphalt. I know when we did a search over at a park here nearby, they would come across dirt like this. It makes you wonder. It's kind of more out in the open. You see, it's here. More out in the open. Okay, I'm gonna cross the street. You know that camera across the street? I'm gonna cross the street and more to come.
Okay, so we're going to come right back to that in just a second. But before we do, let's click right here. And as you know, as you already know, love to show overheads. This gives you an idea of what's going on now. This X marks the spot. You can see the corner of the road. I'll go back to my video in just a moment. That's where I'm walking 12 days ago. 12 days ago. I'm walking right here. So let's throw up this. Now, of course, it's not perfect, right? How could it be? But folks, let's start with an unoccupied warehouse. This thing has grabbed my attention from the moment I drove down Nell Road. Nell Road hits Highway 51, turn left, RV. pull out of RV, go right. I'm not from there. I don't know if that's east, west, left. But you turn right, drive down to the auto parts store, which is Nail Road. Turn right again. 1 mile. This warehouse is massive. You'll see when we go back to the video. And it's unoccupied. I actually searched behind it. I looked for cameras. There are no cameras. No one has taken the building at this point. So we know it's new construction. Creek. Body of water. Creek. Highway is Highway 55. Highway. Half a mile. Then here. Water. What you have right here is a drainage. It's drainage. Anytime you build a structure like this, you need runoff, you need drainage. This is where the water drains underneath the road. You saw the circular pipes. Those are what go underneath, and I'm no construction person, but that's what goes underneath to transport that runoff. Circle drainage right here. And she's Xing. And where she's Xing, as you compare it to her drawing, there's not one, but 4. 2 dirt piles, 1 asphalt pile, and 2 gravel piles. Now, why is all that there? I believe you can actually Google. You can drop down on Google. I'm not going to do it in this video, but if you drop down on Google, it'll show you June 2022, and this is all flat land, the dusty sand. But it's been built now. I don't know when it was finished. No one's occupying it, so she will say, you'll hear her, watch her video, inactive. But I believe they left those circular drainage pipes, cement pipes there, as well as some of this other stuff. But the question lies, I've always wondered, I mentioned Latimer Park. That's the park where people went looking and they would find dirt mounds, and we all have seen dirt mounds on many different videos. Could you remove the dirt that's sitting on normal ground, place someone in it, and then cover them back up? For cars that go by, that mound's been there for years. Same with the Mary's Magical Playground that has Mary's Magical Place that has that dirt mound there. So it's time to start digging. All right, so take a look. Warehouse, freeway, water. Is this the spot? Is this house actually the abandoned house? So let's watch my video. We're not going to watch it this time. I don't want to put you through that. But let's look. You immediately see the warehouse right here. It's massive. So let's go.
If I can.
We're going to stop here. Notice the pipes. Is this the circular part? It carries water. Okay. You go on further.
Make my way. Ooh, that's
Look at these 2 mounds.
down. I'm going
2 gravel mounds. Have they really been there for 6 months, a year, whenever they finish this construction? Because in 2022, June, 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, it was flat. So I'm sure it took them a few years to build it. Okay. Is there anything underneath there? You get up here, and this becomes really suspect. Did they have to bang up the road and put some of this down? Asphalt. Here, you have these dirt mounds. People, is this the spot? I was there. No shovel. I have one now. And as you see, we turn around, and when we turn around, you can see where the streets meet. Okay, right here. You can see here, I thought I had actually videoed this drainage going under this road, but I didn't. There are the pipes. And I believe if we come back around, look how big, folks. It's huge. and it's inactive. No one is occupying that warehouse at this time. And if you stand at this corner, if you stand here in this area, where that car's going, it's headed straight to the RV through those woods. If you walk through those woods, you'll get here. Let's walk. Let's look. RV, walk through the woods. Look, if you're at this RV and you trample through the woods, you can end up here. Or you can simply drive your vehicle, allegedly in my opinion, right here and do your business. So, what do you think? Let me know. And with all this being shown, it's time to dig. It's time to dig. I hope this makes sense. Please watch The Reckoning. Let's pull her back up. The Reckoning Company. I think she does a great job of whatever this is complete, that she's actually doing. She seems very authentic and that she's doing it the way it should be done. So, let me know. Okay, I hope you liked that video. Hope it got you thinking. Is this a good lead? Could he be exactly where I was standing? And if he is, he will be found. He will be brought home. As I make my way back west to look for Sebastian Rogers. We will not give up until we find him and we bring him home. Keep his awareness alive. Missing 155 days is way too long. Way too long. So, thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your information when you send them an email. Thank you for all of this. It's all eyes on deck. Not just two sets here. Multiple sets of eyes. We all watch. We all listen. We see something. We do something. And this will bring Sebastian home. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Justin, Clutch Them Pearls, thank you for the call out last night and the credit. I really appreciate it. I do try to be a nice guy and a good guy. Help others. That's the key. And when you help one, you help everyone. So, thank you, everyone. One last thing I'll say. I bought this today. That's right. That's right. This shovel. Right? This shovel. Because remember this. When it comes to uncovering the truth, you have to dig a little. So let me tell you, everyone. Silver's on the scene. He's about to start digging. Have a great evening. Thank you for your support. Bye.